It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, and today I'm going to be experimenting with different ways, well, showing you ways to layer basically, and ways to do it successfully so that yeah, you end up with something that you're happy with. So I'm just trying to find myself some pieces of white cardstock because I think it'd be easiest if I just work on that. And then I'm going to cut it up and mount those. So I'm just going to cut myself some more pieces. So the idea is to end up with quite a few cards, as I do need a few to send out to various customers and stuff. So I'm sorry, it's Christmas again. However, before you all run away, if you've had enough of Christmas, I'm hopefully going to be showing you and teaching you techniques that you can use this for other types of card making. Okay, so don't run away just yet if you're not into Christmas. So here I have two stamp sets, and they may not be two that you would normally think to put together, but the reason I've chosen them is because of the contrast in texture or style. So this one here has got these kind of bold trees, and I thought it would be nice to perhaps stamp and cut those out and then have a lovely sort of soft background with maybe this image here. And I'm wondering whether to emboss it actually, maybe with some white embossing powder, and then do just some simple blending in the background and then stick your trees on. So this might not be a very long video. I'll see how it goes. So to get started, I'm going to just lay out my pieces of cardstock. I've actually ended up with 6, so I think I might try the whole 6, and do it in one go. Let's see how long it takes us to make 6 cards from scratch. Okay, yes, I did have 2 sheets already cut out, but that would just add, what, an extra minute to your card making. So, and I've waffled a little bit, so there we go. That kind of takes into account that. So this will be a really good kind of tester to see how long it actually takes to make these cards. So hello and welcome. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming in and being nosy. Of course, the benefits of watching on replay is that you can fast forward me and you can see how this turns out. But if you want to stay for the chatter, see what everyone's up to, and also the extra tips that I will probably give you along the way. I usually do impart some knowledge, usually. Just bringing in my mat, because this is a photopolymer stamp set, so it is easier to, or it's handy to have the mat underneath for a really good ink transfer. So what's everybody been up to today? I'm just about to go to YouTube and check out what you guys are saying to me. My channel, there we go. And just going to plonk that in the middle, like so. And I'm going to quickly do all the others. So now Versamark takes quite a while to dry, so you do have a little bit of time. So we're going to see if you can do 6. Now, if it doesn't work out, don't. if the powder doesn't stick after 6, maybe reduce it to 4 at a go, not 6. But as I often say on this channel, I do this so that you don't have to. So if it works, that's fine, go ahead. And if it doesn't, you go, Ruth tried it, it didn't work. Not going to do that. Well, I'm going to adapt. So that's fine. The problem for me is finding places to put everything, because I'm a bit of a messy crafter. So I've still got things on my desk from yesterday. I haven't actually been in my craft room all day until like 10 minutes ago. So I've been decorating the house for Christmas. So I've got a tiny little tree. I should have posted on Instagram actually. If you don't follow me on Instagram, just look up Ruth Trice. And I'm going to go with a the transparent, or should I go for white? Oh, I've got plenty of white. I'll use that one. Actually, I do have my little pot of white. I'll use this one. This one is using up. Yeah, so I tidied the front room this morning, ready to decorate. Got all the boxes down from the attic. And because the house that we are now currently in, is slightly smaller than, I'm saying slightly because that's a slight exaggeration, is smaller than our previous house. I haven't actually got space for the bigger tree at the moment because we have furniture, because we have so many bodies in the house. We have, you know, we have six of us, there's 4 children. So, you know, we need to have enough seating for everybody. Also, because of the design of the house, the piano is in a slightly awkward position in our house. So I'm thinking of ways of moving it and putting it somewhere else. But pianos really should go on an inside wall, apparently, so that the temperature of it doesn't, you know, go up and down. However, I have known pianos to live in very cold church halls where, you know, they're cold during the week and then they're warm on the Sunday, and they seem to survive. So I am starting to question slightly. Of course, if anyone's out there and knows about pianos and wants to educate me, I'm happy to be educated about the preferences of pianos. But anyway, so the piano is in a slightly odd place in our house, and it just means that, yeah, it's a bit tricky. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I love our new house. Oops. I was trying to tip those bits out to try and get them in the pot, but I don't think that's going to work. Oh, well, never mind. Right. Good slap of the hand, slap of the mat. Let's get this done, and then I'll read some of your comments. There we go. So, hello, Vicky, Glenna, Mary, Kelly, Katrin, off to bed. Oh, no, night. Jane, Martina, Louise, Linda, Sheila, Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie! Oh my goodness! Darling, I've been messaging you. Where have you been? Darlene, Margaret, Anne, Cindy, Kristen. Welcome. Yeah, we've missed you, Bonnie. Cherie, Cheryl. Hi, Titian. Just making sure this. Hi, Gloria. Who else is here? Susan, Sue. It is true what they say about pianos. Okay, so it is better on the inside wall. See, my problem is the other inside wall that I have has a radiator. And even now I have a sofa put up to that radiator because there's nowhere else to get the sofa in. So I'm wondering whether I should go to the trouble of actually moving the radiator so that I can put the piano there. And then where the piano is, I could then put the sofa, which would make life much easier. So anyway, I think it's probably a good idea for me to live in my house for a whole year, like do all the seasons, and then start making decisions about where to move things. So it'll be a year in February, so right, I should be keeping an eye on this. It's harder to tell when the white melts, actually. With the gold, it's a bit easier. Hi, Monica. Oh, have I done this one already? Yeah, I've already done that one. So this is the bit that takes up a little bit of the time. What are we on? 10 minutes so far. Well, I'll tell you what, if I can get 6 cards done in an hour, I'll be very happy, but I'm hoping it's actually going to be quicker. Yeah, I don't play, my son plays. He's learning and he's doing music. He's studying music at the moment, so my husband can play, although he doesn't so often. He tends to play the guitar more for church, so. Well, I've got 2 lovely wreaths that Wendy Woo. Some of you know her. She's got a YouTube channel. Woo's Creations is the name of her channel if you want to check her out. In the last couple of years, she's given me a wreath every year for Christmas. Very clever. She upcycles old Christmas trees and things. And I've got one outside, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I think it is, because it's quite sturdy stuff on it. And then I've got one on the inside that's got like fabric on it, so I like flowers and things, so I kept that one inside. Right, so before I start doing my shading, I just want to decide what image. I'm really quite drawn to this image, and I don't think I've used it that often because it's just really nice and bold. So I'm trying to decide what colour to do. I mean, black on, or dark colour on maybe a mid-green. Or there's always soft succulent. I mean, we're still getting used to this lovely green. So what about, oh no, that's blue. Oh my goodness, the lighting in my craft room is a bit weird because I've only got one light overhead. Right, there we go. I think, what about a bit of evening evergreen? I went all cockney then. A bit of evening evergreen. And on soft succulent, because these 2 colours are like siblings basically. One's older, one's younger, so I see evening evergreen as the older and soft succulent as the younger. So now I've just got to double check that this ink pad is not too juicy, because what can happen is if your ink pad is too juicy, I'll tell you what though, my stamp does need a clean. Let's give it a little bit of a wipe. Now I am very aware, Liz, if you're watching, I've still got your tree stamp and I keep forgetting to give it back to you. So I will use it today and then set it aside to give back to you. Oh, it's being shot. That would help, wouldn't it? Right, so I need 6 of these. 1, 2. And now if you're going to be punching out, I mean, the great thing is that you can obviously get lots out of one sheet of card, but don't stamp too close, because you do need to allow for a bit of space between the images, because there is a bit of a shadow that goes around. But obviously you don't want to waste paper too, so you kind of, it's just experience really. As you get used to your stamps and your punches, you get to know how far apart you can do this. Now, the other image that would be nice is the deer. The deer would be nice for this. But as I said, I just wanted to show you how to layer different types of images. So we've got the detailed image going on in the background. Now, I did toy with the idea of Very Versailles for a bit of a vintage look. So if you don't have this stamp set that I'm using right now, then just anything delicate and detailed. Okay, delicate and detailed. Line drawing, would be probably preferable. But yeah, anything pretty and detailed. You could even just stamp some dottage, to be honest. A whole cluster of dottage, that would work. But because we're going to be putting some ink blending over the top, you need an image that's going to show through, basically, or the colour's going to show through. So, ooh, what colour? I'm wondering whether to try a bit of pink. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but I'm going to try one, see what it looks like. I have got 6 to experiment with, so let's see what happens with a bit of the old pink. I'm always aware to try and get the colour from the sides of the ink pad, because it tends to be the middle that gets used up the most. So, ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that already. Isn't that fun? Look at that appearing. Get in a bit. Ooh, bit close, bit close. There we go. How's that, guys? Super pretty. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got my sound on. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do like that. Okay. So I don't want to do pink on all of them. So for this one, I'm actually going to do a bit of pink, and then I think I might come on with a bit of yellow or something, or even the peach. So I'm just aiming the pink on the sort of the larger flowers here, like so. I'm going to close this off, and I'm thinking a bit of the pale papaya. Go for that sort of soft peachy tones. You see what happens when we blend that in? Ooh, I'm liking that. This is such a fab technique, and it always looks beautiful. Look at that. I love it. It's just like magic. It's all kind of appearing in front of you, you know. There we go. Look at that. All right, so as soon as I've got the peach out, we'll start with the peach this time. And then what colour do you think I should use next? I'll pop some peachy up there. Where's my other one? Oh, there it is. So what do you think, guys? I've done the pale papaya. What colour should I do next? I'm wondering whether a bit of the old bumblebee. Oh, purple. I'll do purple on this one. I don't want to blend purple into that one because well, I could do the fresh Regia. I was thinking like really dark then. But oh, where's my fresh Regia gone? I used it the other day. Here it is. The only thing about purple and orange going together, I'm a little bit worried about some of it going a bit brown. But we'll see how this works out. Where it blends in the middle might go a little bit odd. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay, so for this one, let's do, I've got a little bit of Blackberry Bliss here. It'll be a bit naughty to use the same brush. Do a bit of the old blackberry in the middle there. Blend it out. Put some darker colour in the middle of those. That's nice. Now, I just need to give this a little bit of a wipe to get the... Now this is very, very, very slightly damp, okay? But only very slightly damp. And the reason I'm using it is because I want it to pick up the colour off the white embossing. Actually, looks like I may not have heated that well enough, but anyway, still looks nice though. Okay, what have we got left? Got 2 left. So pop that on there. Right, I'm wondering whether to actually go with soft succulent because keep it tone on tone, see what happens. You never know till you try. Oh, sorry, never know till you try. I'll just close this up. Oh, because of moisture. Oh, thank you, Judy. Ah, I thought it was to do with temperature. That's really helpful. Thank you. Well, we've always, in our old house, it was always on an inside wall, which didn't have any moisture issues. And in our current house, it doesn't have moisture issues on that wall, as far as I know. So, oh, quite like that. Keeps it very kind of modern, just tone on tone there. And then I think I'm going to go for the old bumblebee. Have a yellow one. A bit of interest. Right, how far have we got? 22 minutes. Right. Oh, Coastal Cabana. Oh, could do a bit of. Ooh, could do a bit of both. Oh, have I got Coastal now already? Yeah, I do. What a shocker! I've still got stamps on inks on my desk from Friday or Saturday. I have a humidifier in my piano. Oh, now I was told to keep a bowl of water inside the piano so that it doesn't dry out. Who else has been told that? And I think that's more to do with our heating systems in the UK. So we tend to have what's called central heating. We have radiators that come from a central point. And what can often happen is actually our houses are too dry. Although we tend to dry a lot of clothes in the house, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. So I'm doing a little bit of yellow. So I'm correct. Okay, thank you. Oh, you guys are a fountain of knowledge. I'm not sure about that colour now. I think I may just put a bit of soft succulent around. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today. My phone, my camera. Let's pop a little bit of green. A bit of green in there. Okay. Okay, bring it back again. Right, okay, so that's it for the background image. So we've gone for this delicate kind of looking effect. I'm very tempted to put a little bit of dottage in. So you can grab your dottage from whatever stamp set you have that you have it on. Oh, actually... Oh, that's quite nice dottage. Put that away. This is from the Gorgeous Leaves stamp set, which is sadly going to be leaving us. So I'm not quite sure how clean this stamp is. It looks a little bit... Yes, it was a bit mucky. Okay. I'm going to use a bit of spray, I think, just to really get that clean. Right, I think I'm going to actually, I'm going to start with the lightest colour first. So where's my yellow gone? Right, we'll start with the yellow. Get the bumblebee back on. So we've got focal point, well, semi-focal point, because I'm actually going to be putting a greeting on. So that is the focal point. So this is the background to the focal point, then this is the background. Okay, so let's just do these really pretty little... Oh, that's nice. That's pretty. Okay, so that was the bumblebee. Now I think Fresh Freesia is the next one up, isn't it? She says, should I put it away? It's not my desk. Oh, is it gone? Oh, I did. I put it away. Oh, love that. Yep, super pretty. Love that. Then, what was next? Fresh Freesia. Okay, I am cheating. I'm not cleaning my stamp properly because I'm kind of building up in colour, and so there is a little bit of contamination. I can live with it. There we go. Right, that's that one. Oh, let's go to pink next. Just clean that off a bit. This is fast card making, so I don't always have time for cleaning. Oh, that's dark. Can you hear that rain, guys? Oh my goodness. Like, the distance between my back door and my studio really isn't that far, but I got a bit wet earlier. Let's see what that looks like. Now, I accidentally twisted slightly as I was putting that down. I know, you know what? I'm going to show you. This is what happens when you deliberately twist dottage. Watch this. You get this really cool, like, blur effect. Hold on. Let's see if you can see it. You see that? It kind of swirls. It's quite cool. Let me do one up here. See? How neat is that? So if you do it by accident, just do it all. It will look like it was meant to be like that. Right. Oh no, I've got a bit of ink on there. Get my little eraser out. Unless I just cover it with dottage up there. Right. Blackberry bliss. Oh, are you asking me? Am I not well? Yeah, oh no, I'm fine. Thank you very much, Reet. Esther was quite poorly. Well, Esther had a bad back for quite a while. Still got issues, but she's much better. Maybe it was Esther you were thinking of, Reet. Right, so final clean, because we've now got the green to do. Oh, you meant Wendy, sorry, yes. Oh, is Wendy on now? Wendy Woo. Hi, Nessa. Yes, are you quite wet where you are? It is pretty wet here. It's blowing a gale, as they say. Tom, I usually have a curtain up outside my window because when the sun is blazing, I need to have a curtain there. Anyway, I have it actually on the outside of my studio, would you believe, because there's not really space for it on the inside. So yeah, he was like, I think we need to bring that curtain in. I was like, great, thank you. I didn't have shoes on, so actually I was still in my pajamas when he said it, so he went and did it for me. Right, so there's my... Now I'm wondering, to make the sentiments stand out, whether we stamp with white ink onto some Evening Evergreen cardstock. What do you think? See, I really love that Joy. Oh, that Season's Greetings is pretty. Oh, that is nice, actually. I think that on there, on Evening Evergreen. Let me see if I've got some scraps. Oh, I don't. Okay. Here's my card. I'll cut this in half just to make it a bit easier to handle. Right, I'm thinking that on there. Now, do you think I can be brave and actually cut the pieces first and then stamp on them? What do you think? Because I find it really annoying trying to cut things out or to stamp them straight and then cut them out. Okay, so that's 7 centimeters. Let's try that. See what that looks like. Oh, 2 centimeters. I think that'll be all right. All right, let's try it. So 1, move over, darling. 2, 3, 4. It's quite good actually to show you how to do batch card making if you ever need to do this. Basically, you decide what all your pieces, and then you know what, I'm just going to do 1 just in case. Not quite baker's dozen. This is a baker's half dozen. 7. There we go. Good number, 7. Right. Get my sentiment on my block. Voila. Okay. Let's get my ink back. Oh, now before I stamp, I'm just going to use my embossing buddy here, just to make sure there's no kind of like greasy. My fingers are greasy. That sounds disgusting, doesn't it? My fingers aren't really greasy, but the oils from your hands that your body naturally produces can leave marks on your cardstock. And it makes it so that the powder sticks to those, you know, anything slightly moist. So, hi Amanda, nice to see you. Hi Lorraine. Oh, it's nice to see a few folks I've not seen for a while. How is that shoulder of yours, Amanda? Oh, Navarana, I haven't decided. What do you guys think? I mean, I could start it at 9. I might still be in bed. But I'm happy to start it at 9, for especially for you guys in Australia and Europe. It'll be 10 for you. Oh, still under physio. Oh, Amanda. Sorry about that. Do you feel like it's getting stronger? Or less painful? Or... Oh, hi Heidi. Bye Heidi. What happened then? Which Heidi was that? Oh, you just driven back from Chester. Oh. Hi Julie Parker. Oh, Heidi West. Hi Heidi West. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Are you joining us for Zoom on Saturday? Hope Miss Bonnie's joining us for Zoom. Oh, Cheryl, can you you've applied to join the Artful Stampin' Connects contacts group, but you haven't answered the questions, my lovely. So please could you just go to the Facebook group and just answer the questions. I know who you are. I know it sounds a bit like pedantic, but I just need to treat everybody the same. So please could you answer the questions, or agree to the questions rather, if that makes sense. What Zoom, says Kathy. Oh, Miss Kathy, Saturday. I am hoping Miss Barb is going to be able to join us, but she's in hospital. So Barb, please message me. 8 in Denmark. No, you're... Oh, does your time not go... No, you're ahead of me, Navarana. Isn't it 10 with you? You can't have gone backwards. You're the same as... I thought you're the same as Germany. Oh, Jane took a year to recover. You've got to write your Christmas letter. What, to Santa? Right, so I just need something to hold these down because these are going to blow everywhere. Where's my pick tool? Use that one. Hi, Roberta. Yeah, never on. You don't have to get up that early for me. Now, I did have a few speckles of powder sort of escape, but I actually don't mind. It almost makes it look like it's snowed on it. So it's fine. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, Amanda. Oh, please send pics. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, that's brilliant news, because it must have been what? I mean, it's coming up to it's Samantha's anniversary, isn't it, of joining Stampin' Up? And I remember having that discussion with you way back when about that. Oh, that's brilliant news. So pleased. Yeah, please send me pictures. It is helpful to have a dedicated space because it means that you can leave stuff out. I know you're not meant to. Oh, those of you who follow me on Instagram, I've just been experimenting, as you can probably tell, with how to make little videos, like the reels. Can you give me your feedback on that? Because I just thought while I have all the ink pads and stamp sets or whatever out, it takes me about 5 minutes to create, I don't know, a little 15-second bit of footage. Well, probably not even 5 minutes, but by the time you faffed around choosing what song you want, that probably takes the longest bit, actually. But anyway, I just thought it was a helpful bit of publicity, really, just to show people, you know, how to make things or what products make what, you know, very quickly. So, right. Now I'm finding that a little bit too big. So I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of roughing it up. My hands have got powder on them. If I push that down a little bit, it will, because I don't want to try and cut it, because it's the sort of thing that if I put it in the trimmer, it will move or something, and I'll just end up with, oh, it'll just look awful. So if I just rough that edge up, and then the other thought I had was to get a Wink Stella and do some wink on the edge. Now I'm just going to squeeze. I'm going to, oh, the lid got stuck. I'm going to squeeze some this just to get it going, but I'm going to stick that block underneath there just in case a blob comes out, because I don't want to waste the wink. Oh, see? And you see how I've kind of manipulated that card? I've got it a bit roughed up there. So I'm thinking if I just put a bit of wink on that edge, how cool is that now? There we go. Oh, no, that way around. And it also takes up less space. I mean, you can still tell that's a tree, can't you? But that's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, let's see what it looks like with the pink. You know what? I should be sticking these down as I go, really. Put that on there. Now, I could use dimensionals, but I think I want to keep these quite flat in case I just want to keep the postage cost down. But it's got so much texture and dimension on here, I don't feel like it needs I don't feel like it needs loads and loads of texture on top. There we go. Right, let's do this one. You know what? I think I might just do all of them while I've got the glue in my hand. Hello, Miss Phoebe. Put it under the tree, not across. Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that could look good as well. Still feel like I've cut these a little bit too wide. So I'll just give it a little bit of a manipulate there. Plus, you know, we need an excuse to put the old wink on, don't we? Okay. Yep. Put slightly too much glue then. It's wanting to swim away. I was wondering whether to experiment with doing it like that as well. That's quite nice. I don't feel the need to manipulate that one so much now. But of course, we still need a bit of the old wink on here. So this one, I'm going to just do some splats. Ooh, ooh, big splats. Oh well, that's pretty. Right, I'm just going to let that dry a second. Just pop that over there. Right, this one. I wonder if this one would be better off that way too. But this one I will manipulate. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, Roberta. Thank you. Right, this one I will put the wink on here. Right, so, oh, that one's moved. Oh, should I just do that one across like that now? I think I'm just going to go in the opposite direction. This one has got quite a bit of movement to it, actually. It looks like it's been blown about. And yeah, it must have moved when I put the glue on. I must have knocked it or something. Oh well, it's stuck fast, so I'm not going to try and get that one off. Oh, let's put the wink on first. Ew, my glue's all gooey. I don't mind a little bit of a jaunty angle, just a slight jaunty angle. There we go. There we go. Ah, there we go. Good, Glenna. I'm going to try putting that one there this time. Right underneath the tree, so it looks like it's sitting on something. Oh, bye. Is Kelly going? Bye, Kelly. Take care. Yes, I could fussy cut around the sentiment. Yeah, that's the other option. But I'm trying to show ways of making cards quickly. So yeah, of course, if you want to do that and you've got more time, please do that. Right, let that one dry. So let's see what colour. Oh yeah. That's a bit of fun, that one. I think that one needs a bit of wink as well. Oh, maybe some bling as well. Got some bling here. Got these gorgeous new dot things. Oh, that's wonderful, Amanda. Are you planning a trip out there then? So this had a bit of bumblebee. Oh no, not the peach. Not the bumblebee. Now, of course, you could stick these onto a darker green if you wanted to. Actually, have I got one? I've got one there. So it all comes down to a matter of taste, really. Like that just looks really super classic. And that just looks kind of a little bit more funky and modern. So, you know, you use whatever you fancy. You do you. I do these videos to give you inspiration. You're not meant to slavishly follow what I do. Please just find your own best way of using your supplies. Oh, I think that peachy one on there would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Then I think I might add a bit of wink to actual directly onto the card. I'm wondering about the tree. Just do some on the tree. There we go. Right, 1, 2, 3. Are we nearly there? Oh, 52 minutes. Oh, it did take an hour. Okay. Oh, now, I don't think I can but do this one because look, that's so classic, isn't it? Love that. Oh, that's exciting, Lorraine. That's good to hear, April. I haven't got any Blackberry Bliss cuts, so I'm just going to go for the Fresh Freesia. Oh, wow. 40 years, Amanda. That's amazing. I have to put wink on everything. I usually do end up with wink on everything when I start splattering it around everywhere. Right, so it's up to you if you want to do the whole, you know, bling-a-ding. So, I don't know, kind of go with, you know, what you like doing. Oh, there's some nice little green ones. Ooh. Let's put some of these on. Okay. Put down here. Ooh, look on there. Looks like I've got some sort of mark on there. Just put a bit of wink on there. There we go, that will disguise it. Just put more wink on. Right, there we go. So we've got 6 cards made in 55 minutes. Woohoo! So we've got this one here. So this was using the Bumblebee and the Coastal Cabana. This was using the soft succulent. Sorry, this is so in terms of blending, this is what I'm talking about. Soft succulent in the background of this one, and then stamped some evening evergreen dottage. This one was fresh freesia and pale papaya with some fresh freesia dottage. This was Blackberry Bliss with Blackberry Bliss dottage. This was, oh, I've got one more to stick. This was the polished pink one. Just got to stick this one down there. So let me know your favourite colour combo. And it also goes to show, this technique, that when you're doing mass-produced cards, it doesn't necessarily mean that every single one has to look the same, because, you know, we've got basically the same elements in every single card, but you can choose, you know, to kind of mix it around and, you know, stick things in different places, put extra texture if you want. Don't put extra texture, put more wink, less wink, bling. You know, that's got a bit of bling on it. That one's my jaunty angle one, because that went a bit, I think I need to balance that out with a nice big fat gem there. Just to kind of, there we go. Oh no, not there. Not there. Maybe a big one up there as well. Medium sized one. There we go. So that one's in a snowstorm. That's what I'm saying. How did your Nana card go over? Oh yes, the person who I made it for loves it. And for those of you who are asking about envelopes, I used my old envelope punch board that Stampin' Up used to sell, but is now still available through We Are Memory Keepers. And so on there it's got a helpful guide, so I made the envelope to fit the card. So I just used a piece of DSP, and I just had to cut off 1/2 inch off it, so it matches like that. And then also I just wanted to show you what the inside looked like, so I stamped on the inside and then stuck the Merry Christmas down as well. So there we go. There we go. That's the finished card. I'll put that in there. So this is all ready to, I meant to send it today, but it will go in the post tomorrow because she needs it soon. So I've got it safely into a piece of plastic, because sometimes I don't trust our postman to not leave things out, or it might get wet or whatever. So I'm like, no, I don't want it to get wet. So I'm putting it in waterproof plastic. And then I'm going to back it as well so it doesn't get broken. Yes, that was last night's. Yeah. Thank you, Debbie. Lovely to see you. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you. So there we go, 6 cards. So just to go over the design principles here again: stamp an image and emboss it with white or clear embossing powder, I guess. And then, but choose an image that's got a lot of detail to it. Then use your blending brushes. So the Stampin' Up ones are fantastic. It just so happens that someone gifted me those, and those corresponded with the colours I needed tonight. But the Stampin' Up blending brushes are gorgeous too. They're a little bit bigger than those ones. Then have some kind of element, you know, image. You know, it could have been a flower, you could have done a deer, you know, whatever, really, a heart. And then your greeting. So I know this is a Christmas card, but you can apply this principle to all kinds of card making, masculine, feminine, children, you know, whatever theme. Right. Look, you could even like stick some gold. Oh, look at that. Little gold star. I found a little gold star just waiting there for me. That's so cute. All right, I'm going to stop now. Right, lots of love, you all. See you soon. Lovely to see some of you who have not seen for a while. And go to Artful Stampin Space to check out the information about the Zoom. I'm just about to go and put it on there. We'll update it anyway and put the Zoom information. And yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Lots of love. Bye.